Are you ready for the Sailor Moon cosplay stream? If you're not, you better be. 'Cause in the name of the moon, I'll punish you! Hi! The ultra high def flesh model is back. It's been a while! And it's the first time in my new room. My new room with the makeover that is still like 2/3 of the way done. We'll get there. We'll get there. I had to like jankily move my camera though to make it a better angle and a better view. It's not used to this model. And now that I've done this, I'll probably figure out something a little bit better. Because even now I have to kind of like move it. So let me stand up and show you this. By the way, this is the wig that gave me trauma. And you know what? This wig is actually just massive. Like, it's far too large for my head. I took the little elastic adjusters and I just tied them in a knot and tried my best to pin down the like folds of the wig that were still too big. I do have a small head, but guys, it's not this small. This wig is just big. It's like it was like men tend to have larger heads, right? Like it's like it's made for a man. I might just get a new wig and start all over. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to style this wig again. Well, not this one specifically, but another Sailor Moon wig. I think I just got this one like off of Amazon. My first Sailor Moon wig that I just haven't. I honestly forgot how large it was until I put it on today. I was so caught up in the like the styling of the twin tails, because my goal was that I don't want these things to get all tangled, and I'm trying to style a lot of my wigs in such a way where I don't have to touch them, or like my bangs should be stiff enough and like curled in such a way that if it's windy, like it is at a lot of cons we go to, it won't mess up my wig, you know? I don't want to have to touch it. I've gone to way too many cons where it's just so fucking windy. So windy. Hate it. Youmacon is a big one that's a problem, especially because I have two buildings, so you're walking between two buildings on like the river, along the river, and I'm like, oh god. Oh no, this is terrible. I did make some I wouldn't say adjustments. Honestly, the little bit from my where'd it go? Where did I put it? Because I didn't realize that this was broken either. This is how long I haven't had my Sailor Moon cosplay. I don't know. I'm sure I put it somewhere, but it's basically just like a plastic band that she usually has. I have another one that's just fabric too, but it's kind of shitty. That's the one that came with the cosplay as well. I did use Velcro though to stick my crystal compact because it has. I actually carry this around because it's a mirror. But I wanted it to be removable, so when I'm at cons I can check myself. Big brain. Big brain. I keep checking. This wig is it's making me panic. It's making me panic all over again. And I think I'm just gonna make new gloves. They're a little, only slightly too big. It's not super noticeable, but somewhere along the line that seemed Busted. I haven't even done my photo shoot yet. You guys get first dibs. You get the fresh, pretty makeup. Okay, how about I have to adjust you slightly, I'm sorry. I think that was about it. Let me give it a go. Make sure my chair is out of the way. Not quite. I guess you have to go up a little higher. Come here. I really don't want to roll this off the carpet because it always rolls up. All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Just for you guys. Oh, there it is. And I have little bloomer shorts now for under my skirt. So, because it's very short, but also my hips are huge, guys. This is what I've learned. This part doesn't like to stay down all that well, so I'm working on brainstorming a way to fix that. My spiral heart moon rod. Please don't mind the mess. I'm still in the middle of my room makeover. I can't even use my headphones. My headset is a little too big to go over my wig, but that's okay because I'm actually going to be using my phone for Colorful Stage. And I'm going to use the audio from my phone rather than the stream. Just in case there's a slight delay, because even the slightest delay is not great. Kind of hard to see my boots, but I guess I can angle you down a little bit. I had this. It just takes a lot of finicking. Finagling. That's close. It's close. Should I do it again? Should I do the line again? Oh wait, I should do her actual pose, yeah? In the name of the moon, I'll punish you. But this way, I don't know, the ponytail's getting in the way. I should have looked up reference pictures for better poses so I can be more accurate. I don't remember how she does her legs with that. I also just threw on like a Sailor Moon playlist for funsies. If you have any questions too about the cosplay or the wig, feel free to throw them in chat. I'll answer questions. Okay. I guess you didn't get to see my big butt bow. Butt bow. These boots even have heels, I'll have you know. I'm doing this all for you. My Sakura branch just kind of gets in the way a little bit, huh? I considered doing like an idol dance or something, but Twitch will mute the audio no matter what. So it would probably be a little weird for the stream. But I'll have to secure these better. Sorry, my brain is. This is the first time I've worn everything in a hot minute, so I have to. My brain is automatically reevaluating for what to fix for next time. But anyway, if you join the Discord, I'll film an idol dance in my Sailor Moon cosplay, and we'll put it in the Discord. I don't know what it'll be yet, but it'll be something. It'll be something cute. Actually, maybe I'll do Melty Love from Iris and do a dance cover that way. It'll just be like the chorus though. I usually end up sticking to cosplay dances and like kind of follow cosplay competition rules, which are for 1 to 2 people is usually like 1.5 to 3 minutes. We're usually like 3 to 5 minutes even. So I will usually use like 1.5 minutes to do a dance because I just like doing that. And then throw in some skit stuff around it. So I end up like kind of sticking to that because that's about what my body can handle. This was a 4-hour process. And that's not like, this wig has been done for a while. If you're in the Discord, you probably saw it. I have to make a new one of these for my Super Sailor Moon cosplay. I have the fabric now. I think that's going to be something we'll make on stream. And then actually the only thing I'm missing for the like standard Sailor Moon, which is what this one is, Super Sailor Moon is in the process. But the only thing I'm missing is the earrings, but they're the same for both. And I've been meaning to make them for a little while now. So that's another thing that we're going to be making on stream though. So keep an eye out for that. All right. What do you say? Let's sit back down. Are you guys about ready for us to open the lucky bag? I'm gonna give it a little bit longer here because I want other people to be able to join if they want to. So probably, we'll give it another like 10 minutes or so. Oh boy. My butt bow was getting caught on my back cushion. Trying to, you know what? I'm just gonna, you know what? Sakura Branch, I love you. I love you dearly, but you're in the way. It's a little too hard to go around the Sakura Branch. And while we're chatting up just a little bit, I'm gonna start getting ready for opening the lucky bag. Boy, this hyper realistic flesh model is a little hard to position. It's definitely a fancy soda I'm drinking. Definitely nothing bad that Usagi shouldn't drink. Let's see. How do I want to do this? It's fine. I'm just gonna end up covering stuff for a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. And I actually have some like non-lucky bag stuff that I'll get to show you guys too. I have some really pretty makeup brushes that are Sailor Moon. Also from Sugoi Mart, oddly enough. And then look. Because when you cosplay, it's very hot. So having a hand fan is like incredible. Hand fans are important for cosplay. I have one of those handy. I have my little fan going, and actually the air conditioner is like I turned down the thermostat a little bit. I prepared well for this. Although my room upstairs was so hot just all the time. So it was miserable up there. I guess that's another bonus of moving down here. As I get the nice cool room. And the moon that I have is just stuck on with spirit gum. Spirit gum is great. We love spirit gum. And it's just a little plastic bit that fell off my like plastic tiara. They call it. They reference it as tiaras. So the thing is this is just like so small. The wig is crazy big. The tiara is crazy small. This is also not the tiara that came with it. I was trying to stretch it out, but I think I'm gonna have to use maybe my heat gun. And then maybe it'll hold. But the little moon emblem that was falling off of that, I just threw it on my face. Honestly, I wasn't sure if the spirit gum was going to work. But it did. So it's all good. You guys are gonna be able to see my sody pop. Although perhaps I should move it. I'll have to rearrange things a little bit as we proceed, as we continue onwards. You guys are gonna see so many more expressions. Oh man. I wonder if I should move the camera though. Because when I start playing, it's gonna be kind of like this, because it's gonna be on my phone. Actually, I'll get that program open so that it's ready. Huh? Where is it? Where's the thing I need? Ah! I also learned today that I don't have any, like, pale pink lipstick. Apparently I like dark lipstick. That's what I've learned about myself today. Because even, like, even the... What the fuck? Sorry. Even what I thought was, like, a nice, like, kind of bright, light pink. I was like, yeah, this will look nice. No. It wasn't right. I need to go to Ulta or something. Where the heck did it go? Hang on, sorry guys, this is gonna take me a second. My keyboard drawer is still broken, unfortunately. There we go. But I'm using it very carefully. Very, very carefully. In the hopes that it'll be fine. I'll fix it someday. It's good enough for now. Sailor Moon figures, oops. Jupiter. Like the bath ducks. Venus. The only one 3 of the secrets, but not Artemis. Like, what in the heck? How? Oh yeah, Luna. Luna looks a little gargoyle-y. Used to theme all of their bags. Like my Demon Slayer one had the green and black checkered pattern for Tanjiro. And the Sanrio Lucky Bags are still themed, which are like the blue, and they say Sanrio Lucky Bag on them. But the Spy Family one and then the Sailor Moon ones haven't had themed bags. It makes me kind of sad because I still use those bags, especially like if we go to Aldi or like a farmer's market or something. It's really convenient. And they're pretty nice. You'll see. Well, you'll kind of see. I'm using the new up close camera. It's a new setup I just made. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good for how you say, more intricate crafts, you know? Like crochet is kind of a bit more intricate. If we do embroidery or anything, that's a little more intricate. But yeah. I think I'll move my soda in my coaster. I'll show you my makeup brushes first. I really want to give everyone ample time to get in here if they want to, in order to see it. Although I will say I will be doing a YouTube video, opening my other one because I got 2. I couldn't help myself, I got 2. But, oh wait, hang on. Okay, this is the first makeup brush I have. I got these from Segoy Mart too. Not in this, I've had these, and I just haven't had the heart to use them. But it also came with like a rubber like cleaning thing. I don't really use it, so. But here you can makeup brushes. They're so cool. And then it's really basic. This is just like a toy. I'm gonna be making my own kaleidoscope moon rod though. Or kaleidoscope or moon kaleidoscope. I struggle with the names so badly. But I'm gonna be making that and putting like LEDs and stuff in it, so it'll be cool. It'll be cool. Help me figure out LEDs before I have to do full LED costumes, which is my plan for this year. All right, and well, here you can see that it's just like a red Segoy Mart bag. There's nothing really special about it, so I'm gonna move it to my lap. No, I positioned the window so that I could just look over at you guys. And I went to like move the camera and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's a bad idea. All right. You ready? I've tried my best not to peek at all, but I will say this, this first thing that I'm gonna be pulling out is what was easily snoopable, and I think you'll understand why. Because it is Luna, Artemis, and Diana. Oh, ring pocket file. Here, let me take it out. Here, I'll take it out of the plastic. Who likes ASMR? I'll clean up the garbage later. So there's 2 pages of double-sided pockets, and then just clear file pages. I think there was like 5 there, and then another pocket in the back. It's so cute. I love the whole Luna, Artemis, Diana. Like, whenever they're on merch together, I just love it. It's so cute. I love them. I do love cats in general. This is like slightly bigger than one of my notebooks that I had gotten in a lucky bag, so it doesn't fit quite as perfectly as I'd like. But I think this is the biggest thing in here, because it was practically bursting out of the bag. Okay. I've been dying to open this, guys. You have no idea. I gave myself trauma from my Sailor Moon wig because I was trying to work on it so fast so that I could open these lucky bags. Oh, stickers! Oh, they match the clear file notebook thing. I don't know what to call that thing. What did they call it? Clear file? I don't know. It had a name on there. I'm digging around. I feel quite a few small things. I feel one big thing. Oh, and another medium thing. Okay. Big, medium, small. What do you think? Not small. What is this? Oh! Oh my gosh! I missed this collab! I'm so happy! Sailor Mars and Kuromi. I didn't like who Jupiter was paired with. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I just barely missed this collab, so I didn't really get anything from it. Oh, it's like a clear... Yeah, dude, you could totally like take this off, and it's almost like a photo. Like, it's nicer quality than just paper. So you could put it in like a little scrapbook. I'll probably put it in my little sticker journal that I use. This is fairly small, so I'll just put it off to the side there. All right, next. Next. That's the handle of the bag. Huh? Ooh, looks like a towel. Yo! Isn't this kind of like the ones that they had at the Sailor Moon Museum? The temporary museum exhibit that they had in Japan? I think it's really similar to like what they had. I watched so many videos. I wanted so badly to go. Let me cut this tag off because it's kind of blocking the design a little bit. I don't want to cut the cloth. Precision. Ultimate concentration. Doctor, we've done it! Sailor Moon towel. The design is so pretty, and it's embroidered. I cannot tell you how soft it is. Hang on. I'm gonna have to take off my gloves to play the game anyway. Oh, guys, dude! This is soft. It's really soft. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh, man. And this like the pink part at the bottom is a little bit different. It's like more velvety. I love it. All right. I'll put my glove back on for the immersion. It's kind of funny how you see my arm and then all right. I'm easily amused. Forgive me. Don't make fun of me. Okay, I feel two similar things, so I'm gonna grab one of them. I guess I probably could have just said it. 2 gotcha capsules, huh? What is... Ooh! Oh, I think I've seen this set. Hang on, let me get the lineup. Oh no, I actually haven't seen this one. I'm mistaken. I am mistaken. Oh my god, dude, it's so pretty. So here's the lineup. Sorry, I'm doing my best. So it looks like it's a little stand mirror. And we got Princess Serenity. Or I guess it could be Neo Queen Serenity. Bless them for just taping it over rather than making me use scissors. Thank you for that. I genuinely appreciate it. There's always so much tape on gotcha capsules. Okay. Oh, I don't want to peel that off yet. I want to put it together first. So... Oh my god, guys, this is so cute. How have I not seen this set before? Got it. So, oops. Hey, huh. I can't do it right side up to save myself. All right. So pretty. I maybe would have liked one of the pink ones better, just because pink is, you know, a little bit prettier than the white. But this is a nice set. I like this a lot, and the mirror is like a pretty good mirror. You know, like how on toys sometimes the mirrors on toys are kind of shit because they're just a kid's toy, and so it's not like a genuine mirror. It's almost even blurry. No, this one's pretty nice. I don't know what I am gonna use it for specifically, but it is going to sit on my desk now. I'm a little obsessed with it. Okay, let's keep going. We've got some more stuff in here. How about this medium thing? Oh, it's a cup! Oh. Wait. Huh? How open? Open how? How open? Wait. I thought this was hard with stupid hands. Now I have stupid hands and gloves. I caught that in my forearms. Oh, and it's gonna be upside down, I'm sorry, but, or like sideways maybe. But sticking my hand in it is the easiest way to show you guys the designs. Because otherwise it's a clear cup. But it is cute. What, suitcase? Oh, an umbrella, shoe. Oh boy. Pretty Guardian, Sailor Moon. The Pretty Guardian in a sailor suit, Guardian of Love, and just a Sailor Moon. There's text that you can barely see on there. And even like putting my hand in it, it was a little hard to read, but it's really cute. They always have like, it's plastic, but like it's a nice thick plastic. I just smack it around my desk. Let's see what else we have. Should I save the big one for last? I'll save the big one for last. Oh, washi tape. Oh, okay, here. It's kind of a little hard to see because it's translucent. But it's got Sailor Moon and then all of the Sailor Guardians. Let me see if I can. Give me a sec. I'll open it. I'll open it and we'll put some on something. Oh my gosh. Everything's sticking to me. Ah! More. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm trying really hard not to like. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'll fuck it up. I think I'm gonna need scissors though. Uh-huh. Why is this plastic so strong? Who made this? Hi, Kiki. Did you see her back there? I don't know where she went now. Oh, hi. You want to come up here? You want to say hi to chat? Come here, baby. Yeah. Come here. No, please don't scratch my chair. Say hello. She hates this. She's not happy. She's like, Mother, this is not what I wanted. Oh, maybe it is. You gonna hang out with us for a little bit? Can you help me with the tape? I think this is the end of it. Wait, maybe it's not. No, wait. This is the end of it. Kiki, help. I don't know what I'm doing. What? You could at least help. I know. Okay, like seriously though? I genuinely do not know where the end of this is. Wait, is that it? Okay, well, I guess I'm not putting this on paper. I'll put it on some paper and I'll take a picture of it later and put it in the Discord. Because I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know where the end of it is. But it's cute. I hope I can use it. Hi, Kiki. Are you insisting on laying on my desk? She says yes. What do you mean? You cleaned this off just for me, right? Oh, really? She's knocking stuff over with her tail. Kiki. You goober. Okay. I think we only have two things left. So one of them is another gachapon. Thank goodness they don't have tape. Oh, and it's a cute little minifigure. And this one I do have to cut. And oh, we got Chibiusa. Pretty small. I'll put pictures of all of this in the Discord later too. Looks like she's in her princess outfit. Let's see. Oh, it's a cable bite thing. The little things that you put on cables. You know? Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's Princess Chibiusa and Princess Serenity. And then just Mars and Mercury, and then Artemis and Luna. How strange. You have Artemis, but you don't have Venus. Sure. That's cute, though. I'll leave her kind of laying like that. Where's the cable supposed to go, do you think? Oh, through her. Like, under her arms. You see the little hole? I think that's where it goes. How the fuck do you get it in there? Oh, her hands move up. I see. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to try that out now. All right. You ready for the last one? It's the big item. Kiki, are you excited? She's looking at me like, Mom, what the fuck are you doing? Ta-cha! Ooh. Okay. I do like cute Posket dolls, or figures, and I like them specifically for like shoujo kind of anime because they do the big shoujo eyes, right? Like that's kind of their thing. And there's certain anime that it does not work with. Like, do not give me a Q Posket Chainsaw Man. No, I don't think that would work very well. I think that would look pretty not great. All my opinion, mind you, but Fox is a little beat up, but that could have also been me. The figure's gonna be fine too. Oh, I see. Because Q Posket loves to do this shit. They have like A and B versions. And we have the B version of Chibiusa. And I have the C version of Super Sailor Moon. I'll bring her out once we pull out Chibiusa. What's your favorite evolution of Sailor Moon, by the way? I always like to ask because I think it's fun. Mine is the super, the like second transformation, the Super Sailor Moon transformations. And I like that for all of them. Which, did you know that the Outer Guardians actually don't really have like the base forms that Usagi and everyone start out with, like what I'm wearing? They start out with like the Super Sailor Moon cosplays. I think it's because they didn't have to like start over or something. I don't know. Because they already had like all of their memories and missions and they were pretty with it considering Usagi and Tuxedo Mask and everybody. But the Super Sailor Moon costumes are like the long butt bow with the long tails, and then the little, like, these that are just bumps here actually, like, come out like little wings. It's really stinking cute. And the emblem is a heart instead of round. My compact is a little heavy. So, whoops, hang on. Oh, cute Posket. Is that really? Really? I had to just kind of bend her in slightly. But at the same time, I do kind of like that. I didn't have to like bend it very far. I kind of like that actually because it it stays on there a little better, in my opinion. Ah! Or you pop it off like me because I'm an idiot. My fault, I was playing with it. Get your head on, Chibiusa! Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Oh. Her little side bits are really, really well done. So actually, here you go. Chibiusa! Super Chibiusa, technically. I do usually do a panty check, but this is Chibiusa and I'm not like that. No. We're not doing a panty check on Chibiusa. It feels wrong. I didn't do a panty check on my Anya figure either, because no. No. I'm pretty sure most of you will agree with me. No. Hope all of you agree with me. Ah, okay. Her head was hard to get on, though. Like, real shit. Oh my god. Hang on, let me get my Super Sailor Moon. Ah. Ta-ta! I used her as reference a lot when I was doing my wig. I'm so happy I have like matching. They're gonna be so cute. I'm gonna have to move my shit. I'm gonna have to move some stuff and replan where I want to put them because I also have this super cute fluffy puffy Luna. So she's flocked. And she also had two forms. But I like this one. So yeah, what'd you guys think? It's a pretty nice lucky bag. And in case you're curious, it was $40? No, it was $40. It was not $50. It was 40. And there was actually a chance, which I wasn't expecting to get, of getting like a really like high price item. The most like the how you say grand prize is a $250 moon compact replica. And I want one so bad. But I wanted to try my luck and I made what I think is a good excuse to buy two. So one for stream and one for YouTube. I get to cosplay for both. And wanting to cosplay for the Sailor Moon unboxings is what made me end up doing like a closet cosplay for my Sanrio unboxing, which is in the works of being edited, but I'm happy to say I'm starting to get better with my video editing, guys. Yay! So it's going faster. Chibiusa just fell. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm really excited. I'm hoping to be able to put out more videos. Although, gosh, my board game box review video is still in the works. And it's kind of long, so it's taking me longer, and I'm also like there's more to it, and I'm glad that I'm doing it, and I want to do more stuff like it. It's just being my first one. It's a little tricky, and I'm learning stuff and, you know, figuring out process and what I like and don't like. It's, you know, that's how it goes. But I'm learning things. Okay, I do have to go to the bathroom really, really bad. So give me a moment and I will be right back. Thanks for waiting. And before you ask, yes, I took my gloves off to go to the bathroom, okay? And actually, I'm going to be leaving them off to play Colorful Stage because it won't work. I could have, like, cut the tips off, I guess, but I don't have... Oh, shit, yes, I do. I do have another set of gloves. Well, fuck. Eh. You're not really gonna see my hands very much, I would imagine. Because I'm not doing, like, a top-down view. I'm just gonna let you guys look at my pretty little face. Let's see. I'm just gonna start getting stuff ready for that. We can keep chatting too. A little bit of finagling, but I think that camera works really well. Put those in. I can't have my headset to hear you guys, so not that I hear you. Hang on. Oh no! Spotify, why'd you do that? When did that happen? Oh, it's because I put my headphones in. There we go. Sorry about that. So, let me do a couple things here, like not spill my soda. Oh no, what happened? Oh, hang on. I have to remember how to do this. It's been a minute. This wig just fought me so hard. Seriously. And then also, so as to not stress my hands out, I have like a little phone stand that I'm going to be using basically. So, holds my phone so I don't really have to. There's so many spots where I think it's the end of the tape and it never is. Wait. Oh, guys, I think I found the end. I have not really used washi tape a whole lot before. Do you guys also have issues with the ends like this? Is this normal? Also, who's your favorite Sailor Guardian? I usually say not excluding Sailor Moon because Sailor Moon's the MC. I feel like that one. Everybody likes Sailor Moon, right? Like to a degree at least. Give me just a second here. Okay, there we go. It just was gonna sass me mildly. Yay, okay. So we're just about ready. I'll switch over the game to Did Kiki's tail make an adjustment to OBS that I didn't notice? Kiki, how? How are you better at computers than me? That doesn't make any sense. Hold up. Don't sass me. I've also been saving my crystals because My favorite character in Colorful Stage is Saki Tenma, and it was her birthday yesterday, May 9th, so the gacha is live now. Something went wrong here. Give me just a gee. Sorry, guys. This is fighting with me. Let me try this again. I guess technically I could have done this before a stream, but well, fuck it. Da, 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 da. Okay. It was still trying to cast on the computer, and I was like, that's not, we're not doing that now, honey. Technology and I don't really get along very well. It's a little sad, really. Although one of the best parts about this cosplay is that the skirt is short enough that I don't have to worry about it when I go to the bathroom. Like, I don't really have to hold it up. It's kind of weird, but hey, it certainly works. Let me adjust. Unfortunately, you're gonna have some stuff cut off slightly. But do my best. That's all we can ask for, yeah? I'm so happy that I'm staying so nice and cool. Like, you guys don't even know. Oh. Wait. Okay.
Okay.
So, wow, okay, this is a little weird,
Okay.
but my microphone stopped picking it up, so...
picking it up.
Why do you do this to me sometimes? Sometimes when I'm trying to play Colorful Stage, it just, like, it just... What the hell is going on here? It just starts playing Spotify. I'm like, Spotify is not even open! It's not even open in the background! What are you doing? I swear. Will you guys let me know if you can hear it? Because it looks like it's working, but also... Oh, hang on. I have a way of doing that. Crap. Okay. So, yes, you can hear it? And I can also hear myself, so that's... crap. How do I do this? Okay, alright. This isn't behaving like it did before. What changed? Okay. Alright. Well, I'll take it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I cannot use my headphones, but my phone's not picking, or my microphone's not picking it up, so I'm just not gonna work. I don't really know. Let me... Oops. Crap. That wasn't what I wanted to. Got my headset was turned up so loud. Everyone, I'm hearing myself so many times. Why? Huh. Okay. I don't want to question it anymore. I want to play my game. You guys just want to play the game? I do. Myself. I'm gonna scoot off to one side. There's not really a good spot for me to be in. I'm just gonna kinda live with that. Okay. Alright. Clean my stuff. Are you guys ready for colorful stage? I'm gonna move it out of the way. Get out of here. Get out of here. I need gamer mode. Gamer mode. You can't see, I'm vlogging Anna. Club activities must be finishing up or something. I'm also blocking the microtext. I don't want to be quite that close to my microphone. That should be good though. Maybe? Yeah? Okay. Alrighty. Well, I do need to do my challenge show, but I'm not gonna do it just yet. I need some practice first. I really like this song. I haven't played it very much lately, so I'm just gonna go ahead with this. And it's 14. I'm like, I can play some songs that are level 17, but mostly I'm around level 16 right now, which is hard mode still, but I come back to normal for some of the 14, 13 level ones. Oh, I was looking to make sure it wasn't picking up my phone. I don't want to give you guys double audio by accident. Did I need it? Because there is a slight delay. I don't even know what group usually does this one. Or like who's... You know, some of the songs are like for Vivid Bad Club or some are for Leonine. Oh, that was me. My phone didn't quite pick up my... I got distracted. I'm so sorry. Hopefully that's not like too loud for you guys. Just make sure and tell me. I'm gonna do my best, but I have to hear my phone. I'm gonna turn my fan off. I didn't think I would need to turn my fan off. I thought I was going to be roasting to death as I usually am in cosplay. Ah! Oh dear. The heel of my boot like caught on a cord. Oh gosh. Oh dear. I should have switched to my slippers. Just my girl. I'm bad. I don't always read these, but I do want the 10 crystals from it. Looking for a birthday present. What would Saki like for a birthday present? I want to get Saki something nice, you know? Except I fucked up, guys. I fucked up real bad. I missed all of the birthday virtual shows for Saki's birthday. The last one was at like 2 AM my time, and I tried so hard to stay up, and I just couldn't. I needed to get an early start for the cosplay stream, so... And I'll try next year. There's always next time. Let's just do hard. Hard mode. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Oh no, not this one, I'm sorry. Tale of the Deep Sea Lily. I finally got a full combo on it last night and I was floored. I was absolutely floored. I did not think. I thought I was still pretty far off from that. Oh, damn it. I struggled so much with that part. Yeah! Woo! That's pretty good. With the levels of my characters and everything, and like, you know, the buffs from shop items and whatnot, I use like 61,000 is a very good score for me actually. I just recently got to be breaking 60,000, so. And you can't hear. 318 for my combo. There's really not a better place for me to be. I'm so sorry, guys. And it's gonna cut off part of the stream. There's only so much I can do. You Dowie. You know what? Maybe I'll make an overlay. I'll make an overlay specifically for this because this is one of the first rhythm games that I've gotten heavily into since like Guitar Hero. And I shit you not, I played Guitar Hero every day for multiple hours a day. Like most of my high school. Most of my high school career. I find it very amusing personally. Also, do you want to try? Do you mind if I try moving the? Oh, nice. Do you mind if I try moving the camera? Can I put you back to? Can I put you guys back to this for a second? And then I'm gonna see what I can do here. Because I'm looking down a lot, which seems like, you know, seems like I can get y'all a better angle. Hi, we're moving around a lot. You know what? I should just... Okay. Ah! I should go back to studio mode first. Sorry. I promise it's for you. It's all for you. This could be a little taller. That would be cool. I just made a big mess. Oops. Get a little bit clean on that later. Oh man. No, I'm sorry. Don't go to sleep. I know I'm slow, but please. Okay. So I think I have this in a way, oh god, in a very precarious way. It's so weird using my phone, so, okay. But I think this should be pretty good for you guys. I hope. A little bit better angle, just because, you know, downward looking and such. Okay. Yeah, that gives you a little bit better view of my face, I think. I worked really hard on it, you know. Let's do our challenge show for today. Naturally, I'm gonna do Saki. She's my girl. I want to do hard mode. Ooh. I'm pretty good at this one, so let's do this one. I've been practicing this one a bit. I just get hooked on certain songs, you know? And then I like to play them a lot. And try to get good at them. No, there's not. Oh no, I'm choking. Woo! Alright. We done did it at least. Oops. Oh, further. Oh man, I still haven't increased her level. Wait? No. Oh, so close. I'll get it tomorrow. No, wait, I'm so stupid. No, shit. I unlocked the third spot for Saki in the challenge, and I forgot to add my third character to it. Damn it! I have to wait until tomorrow. I hope I fucking remember. Not claw machines? Love claw machines. I need Merlin to make an appearance. My gender bent Luna. This one's all weak. Okay, so let's use some items. -2. Because after the song, my rank should increase. And that'll give me an energy. Ghost City Tokyo is a fun one too. This is like the only level 18 song that I've been able to do. And I think I got through like once or twice. I was like on fire one night or something. I don't know, guys. I was just having like a really good night of playing this game, and I cleared a bunch of really hard songs. Like Charles is a hard one. I struggle with this one quite a bit now, but I somehow like nailed it. Ooh, Stage of the Kite is fun. Let's do that. Oh gosh, that was bad. Oh gosh. The end of the song is super hard. These contacts are way more comfortable than some of my other ones, but I think sort of a little weird sometimes. Here it is. Oh no! Ah, I choked! I got 2 of them though, and that's more than I usually get, so hey. I'll take it. My ears are getting a little crushed. Wig problems, yeah. I hear the song in my sleep now. Shall we do a gacha pull? I don't even know if this game has pity like Genshin does. Please pity me. Although I did manage to get the really cool, oh no, that's right, I used a ticket for that. For my empty Sakai Miku that I have, that I absolutely adore. I used one of the, like, tickets that you can choose who you unlock. So... cheating is not the right term for that, because they give it to you. These are really cute. Alright, let's hope that I pull... What? Wait. Oh, there it is. I constantly look over it, because usually the birthdays aren't what I want. Okay. So... Oh, 100. They limit you. Interesting. Freeze! Did you guys see that? This is a dupe. Cookie cheer. still in the 3 stars. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Okay. Do I get all Sakis when I pull on the birthday? I want to pull more birthdays here. I love her. She's just like me for real. She is also ill. Oh my god, it's gonna be last. Oh my god! Guys, we got it in one! Well, in one 10 pull, but like, oh my god! Oh, I'm so excited! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, alright, I need to change things. I need to change things right now. Come here, you beautiful, beautiful girl. Oh, this is my empty Sakai Miku that I love so much. I think I've pretty much maxed out all of her stuff with everybody. I'll put her with Shiho though. This is gonna... Shit, we're gonna be off the charts. Ooh, I'm curious. I have one team that I just keep as like the recommend. Oh no, this is the event. Recommended. Wait. Auto, okay, good. Yeah, I've upped my mastery of the sake that my good sake that I've had. I've spent a lot of time and effort on her. Okay. But we're gonna work on the birthday one. What's the birthday ability, actually? I didn't look. Life recovery plus 700 and score plus 60% for perfect taps for 5 seconds. Damn. Wow. A lot of wish pieces. Okay. So, I can't believe I pulled her in one, guys. Like, you didn't even know. Oh. You know, you would think when you hit claim all, it would just give you all of them. But it did not. Ruby is my other favorite. Do you guys have any favorites for colorful stage? Ooh, we got a Ruby t-shirt. Cool. I haven't gone into a virtual show for a long time, so I have a sake. I should have a sake t-shirt now that I should change it to. For my little virtual avatar. So... Oh, I guess that's right. Didn't they say that there was no costume for the birthday one? I'll have to try the other gacha, but let's play a couple more songs and then we'll pull some more gacha. But no, I'm actually really happy that we got her in the first 10 pull, because now I can switch to that other one and hopefully get some good stuff. I'm so happy. Saki is my girl. I love her. I love her so much. Let's see. Ooh, I really like this one. This was was it 2020 Miku X Pack? I know some of the words to this one. Some of them. Ah! That's a press harder. I can't do my light taps, I have to put a little more pressure on. That's what happened the few couple times that you saw like misses and like bad hits. Because of that. I'll put on some lotion. That helps sometimes. Really? He's so cute. And it's 100%. Well, pretty much 100% because he has purple hair. With the blue highlights. Yeah. I could use practice stuff on birthday Saki, but I'm gonna be playing with her, so I don't see much of a point, to be honest. So. We'll see how much I level her just by playing with her. And then we'll go from there. We're not all that far off from another tentpole, to be honest. Ooh, I like this song. I have not full comboed this one yet. Oh. I'm getting a little laggy on my phone. I just realized, did I ever actually change the title, the stream game? Check that. Nope. There we go! Oops. I must have gotten distracted from somewhere. I don't know. I did change my empty Sakai Miku into like the Sonic shirt. I think it's like the Vivid Bad Club outfit. I think it's very amusing. I also don't have anything like super pretty for her, so I figured it was just fun. Aw, Shiho. I don't think I have any stamps either. Yeah. I'm hoping to get far enough into the missions to get more of the costumes. There's like one costume, but you know, the more you get the different colors, the different versions as they were. Let's Oops. This is a very popular Wonderland song. Wonderland Showtime. Ooh, let's see if I can do this one. Let's see if I can do it. It's a level 17. I can do some. Alright, I'm actually gonna lower this because the way I was doing it, it was like raised up, but it's a telescoping, you know? So it was getting a little funky. I think I can do it better if I have it down. That one was on me. I just didn't do the swipe. I must have missed one somewhere in the riff. Oops. Hey, I finished with an awful lot of life. That counts for something. Oh, Karto, thank you so much for the follow. Hello. Why the low speed? Because I have a stupid brain. So I have to do it slower. This is actually the default speed as well. It's just like 6, I want to say. I'm bad, I don't read it all. There's not really any... I guess if I was to pick a favorite out of Vivid Bad Club, it would be On, but... I don't know. Vivid Bad Club doesn't speak to me as much. What themes? No. Level 16 or 17 on hard I can do. What's the hardest song I've done? I mean, it's a level 18, so it's most difficult level-wise, but I don't find it to be all that difficult of a song. It's this one, As You Like, and it's mainly because I just really like this song. I can give it a try. I'll give it a try. Let's see. Let's see if I can still do it. It's so good, right? I love this song. I really do. Oh no, the contacts are getting blurry. Oh, I was so loud. And then I choked. Oh. Hey, I cleared it. It counts. It counts. I just like to have fun. I like the songs. And I like rhythm games. But like guitar, when I was really into Guitar Hero, I never really got beyond medium because my hand couldn't quite like move so easily. Ooh, and I can actually increase their trust. Shiho and Pocky, I didn't realize I could do more. I need to start getting through more of the stories. I finally unlocked all 20 for Leonid. The end of Hatsune Miku? I don't have that one. Let's go to the music store. Music shop. Music shop. I know I've seen it.
No, I've seen it. Where'd it go? Where'd you go? Ah, there it is. I'll only be able to play it on normal, but I can play it. Oh god. Can I just say I really hate the organization of the song? I think it's bad. Allow me to filter, please. Can we add filters? You know, it's kind of funny, but King is also a very fun song to play. You know, there's just like some songs that are fun to sing. There are some songs. Oh my god. Hang on, I have to focus because I don't actually know this song. Level 15 is very pleasantly in the middle. For me. Oh. This is fun. Damn, I did not think I did not think I had gotten through that. Dude, I'm not sure I want to know the note count in this. It must be insane. There must be an insane amount of notes in this song. Or, yeah, notes. What else would you call them? I somehow managed to get a B! Very, very bad. Compared to other songs. But it is the first time I've played it, so... One of the hardest songs in the game? Really? Whoop whoop! Hey Flipsy, thank you so much for following! And also thank you for the raid! Welcome everybody! I'm Kyoko Pandora. We're now in your property? Yeah! Welcome! Today's my ultra high def flesh model. but today was Play stream. Because we opened a Sailor Moon Lucky Bag from Supermarket. Actually, at the end of the stream, I'll probably take a look at all that stuff again. All the stuffs I got. I had to take my gloves off too to, you know, play the game. I'm trying to collect up all the crystals I can. I managed to get my birthday sake, but I want to go for, what is this one called again? The Plot of the Wise. It's pretty new, right? This would have just recently launched. I really didn't expect to get birthday sake in my first temple. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I can't do it on hard, but we were talking about songs that are fun to play, and I think King is really fun to play. You are king. I would like to specify that I am queen, but it's fine. Oh, damn, I had all perfect for a while too. You are king. It's like half a second off on like the how you say the casting. It is such a good song, right? It's so catchy. Also, hi Nappa! Welcome! I moved the camera from where we had it earlier so that you can see my face a little better while I'm playing. I'm actually trying really hard to unlock all of the stories for Night Court because I'm absolutely in love with Empty Sakai Miku. I love her so much. So I don't think she's come up. She's due to come up here one of these times, I swear. I could probably upgrade some of my stuff too. In some of the Sakais. We'll do two. I've been saving my bonus energies for this as well. Because I've been wanting to play Colorful Stage on stream for a while now. There might be a slight echo because of the way that I have to do it. My My phone shouldn't be picking up. No, it should be muted on that device. I tried to make it so that it wasn't. I need to finagle with it a little bit more, because when I first set it up, it wasn't like that. It was really a lot better and a lot easier. I don't know if maybe it's just been a while. I don't know, but I'm hoping to be able to do this more, so I'm gonna finagle with it. This is about the only phone game that I probably play on stream, though. Not for any particular reason, really, but I just don't play a lot of phone games. Especially not ones that are interesting for stream. Oh, you're right, I didn't notice that, Flipsy. Thank you. 69, yeah! 69, I told myself when this happens, y'all need to join the Discord now, because I'm gonna do, actually I can get away with it on Twitter too. I'm gonna do another reveal of my new concept art that is the follower goal. So it's gonna be a little sussy. It's gonna be a sussy reveal, or like, you know. So that's gonna be exciting. Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'll just take a snip. I'm very excited. You guys have no idea how excited I am to show you this new concept art. I'm so excited! And then we'll be saving for a new model. I like playing this song on Groove Coaster as well. My local arcade has it on Groove Coaster. I think I can get away with the sussy reveal on Twitter as well. I definitely can't on Instagram, I don't think. I'm gonna say it, I don't like Kaito's voice. If you're a Kaito stan, I'm sorry. I just don't like, he sounds so robotic. That was on me. I even practiced last night, but I don't think I played this song. It's still pretty good. It's not bad. Angelica, thank you so much for following. Welcome. It's so exciting. Yep, and then feel free to join the Discord. There's some stuff in there that I don't even post on social media, so if you wanted a bonus there. It's a pretty good bonus. Cat snuggles. Cosplay tangent. More wish pieces. Wait, did I not get more wish pieces that time? I need them. Welcome. Nice cosplay. Thank you. I finally have dealt with this wig. This wig that has given me so much grief. I think I'm actually going to be getting a new one though. And not because, like, you know, it's not because it, like, turned out bad or anything. It's just that, like, I wanted it to be, like, I don't have to mess with it, and, like, these have to be better. But I didn't know that until I was actually going to try it, so. But around like my actual head, like the circumference of this wig is so big. It's so big. Who did this? Like, oh my god, does anyone have this big of a head? I even like I took the little elastic things and I just whole ass tied them in a knot. Like it didn't even. It's so bad. See, awesome! You joined the Discord! Yay! Welcome! I'll wave at you in there a little bit later. Don't you worry. And then we'll have the sussy pixie. Where should I put that? Maybe announcements? Maybe I should keep it in the math thing for work. Maybe y'all aren't at work, right? I'll send a warning before I send it, just in case. Pretty soon we'll be having a stream where I make accessories for my Super Sailor Moon 2. And then we'll have to do this again with my Super Sailor Moon cosplay. It's gonna be super cool. That's really hard. I don't want to play that one. Atomic dissection is very fun. I don't know what it is. It's just fun. I think the long notes are my downfall. Still not super great as far as scores go, but that's alright. Oh yeah, Famika's diary rated me. Yeah, Dire is so sweet. They're super cool. I'm just sad that I don't get to catch them live as much. Especially lately, I feel like I've just been so insanely busy. In fact, tomorrow's gonna be another day. I have 2 hours of therapy back to back, physical and then occupational. Long day. But perhaps because I will have had to leave the house, and that's hard. Maybe I'll convince Mike to get me a treat. Maybe like some food or something that I like. Good luck to you, thank you. Yeah, this will be my second day of having the 2 hours, which actually might be increasing to 3 hours because we want to add some speech therapy to help with my swallowing and the cognitive issues that I've been having. Yeah. Oh gosh. I hope I don't crap up my makeup too much, to be honest. I want to film the unboxing of my other Sailor Moon bag, because that one's gonna get turned into a YouTube video. The Sanrio one will come up before that, though. And I did a really cute, oh crap, I haven't actually put it on Instagram yet. I'll have to do that. I did a really cute closet cosplay of Hello Kitty. I thought it was pretty darn good, to be honest. It's really cute. Let me do one more song, and then I'm gonna use the restroom. Actually, you know what? I wanna do this one. Fingers crossed the therapy will help my stupid silly brain. Oh gosh, I've got a hot minute to play this song. You know what I thought of? You know those things where people like mishear lyrics? I would absolutely love to hear that for Vocaloids. Some of them are notoriously difficult to understand. Oh, hi Merlin. Are you ready to do your Luna cosplay? You still get to be a magical cat? Wow, left me, huh? Rude. I don't even think you guys could see him. My boy plays him. Merlin. Wow, he really just booked it in the last. Oh, they they mishear what the lyrics actually are. And because of that, I can't think of one now, but it's like, there's a lot of like country songs and there's a lot all over every genre where the lyrics are one thing, but they hear like macaroni, I don't know. Is the echo still bad? Hang on. Let's see what we can do about that. Wow, what the fuck? What is happening? Let's see. Give me a sec. Oh, you guys don't want to see that. Hang on. Actually, let me... It shouldn't be taking an audio from my phone, because that's honestly what I thought, and then it showed that it was muted. So I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I will be right back, and we'll finagle a little bit.
and see what exactly it's being so poopy about. Give me just a moment. Merlin, are you going to fix the problem for us? Hi. You're just angry and want food. But you're 2 hours before your dinner time. Can confirm though, my phone was picking up my voice. So, I'm gonna do a little something. I'm gonna do a little something. Because before I had my wireless headphones, and it was playing on those, and on my PC. But it wasn't doing the echo issue. Kyogo's too. Everybody likes my cats better than me. I'm used to it. They get more freaking affiliate and sponsor offers than I do, little shits. I know, I joke. I love my babies. Let me see. So, if it goes through, let's see. Hmm. It's so weird. It didn't do this before. The Meow Lives is actually the affiliate for technically Merlin and Kiki, but it goes through me because I am their legal guardian. And then Miniso, I am also an affiliate for. There's commands for him too, so you can use the commands and click the link. You get a discount, and you can support me. Yeah, I appreciate it. Especially because I'm a putz. Hmm. Listen to this device, but don't. Okay. No. It's still picking up my voice. No, stop it. Stop it. Don't do that. The microphone shows as being off. What if I do unmute? No. It doesn't, no, that doesn't help anything. That helps nobody. Oh my gosh. What the heckin'? I swear this didn't happen when I used it last time. It's very strange. I don't see anything in the settings that's useful either. It's more like... It's more like it's just not working properly. You know? I'll mute my actual microphone and use my phone. How bad does this sound, guys? How absolutely horrid is this? Oh, my headphones are in my lap. Sounds delayed. That, yeah. I don't know if I can fix it. Yeah. I'll have to play with it a lot more later. Um, poo! I don't like that. I hate this for me. It's fine, it's fine. It worked well enough, and that is all I can ask for, to be honest. We take what we get sometimes, don't we? And hey, if we can make it work, all the better, in my opinion. Why are you doing... I probably got it upside down. Hang on. I might have to restart my... Yeah. It's being poopy on me. I was playing around in too many different apps. Sound has been fine? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave my actual microphone muted then, and it's gonna end up going through my phone, which is gonna be a little bit... Wait, what can you do? Okay. Give me... It just has to reconnect. Cool. Now back to... Okay, cool. And it sounds like it's graciously coming through my headphones now. Bless you. I don't know what's happening. This program is bizarre. It's so different from the first time I used it. It's been like 3 weeks. What the hell? Maybe not even that long, to be honest. Oh, alrighty, let's get back into it. I want to play more! More colorful stage. I want to be colorful! I also want crystals so I can play gacha. We're due for a gacha pull, aren't we? After all of that bullshit, I think we're due for a gacha pull. Really, shut your face, we need gacha. Sounds decent so far? Awesome. Good. Doesn't have to be perfect at this exact moment. Well, it doesn't really have to be perfect at all, right?
I hope I didn't use up all of my luck. I hope I didn't use up all of my luck with my Saki hole. I doubt I'm gonna get it first go though. Did I get a 3-star? Oh. Oh, I think I have. Yeah, I have this Toya. Shinho, Ichika. Am I gonna get all duplicates? I suppose. Ouch. I'm feeling that, yeah, I did really well the last time pull. And now I suck ass. Now all of my luck is gone. Let's try to redeem ourselves. Biosync. From my other... It's coming through my headphones, but like not good. Sure. Let's see if I can do this one, because... I don't know why this song is always giving me trouble. But I've cleared it before. I was way too early on that one. Ah! I buffered. I was blue screened for a second. Cleared it. Whatever I did, it seems to be helping a bit. Don't worry, I'll be polishing this all up later. Because I do want to continue playing more of this on stream. Would you guys want to like view story as well? I don't want to do any spoilers or anything. I do actually read the story. The little conversations I skim very quickly. I don't know why. I feel like this is getting slower. I was like plowing through, getting so many points early on. Don't mind. Ooh, alright. I have how much Night Court do I have? Because they're the one. This is the story I'm hooked on right now. Is Night Court at? How do you read that? Night Court at 25 or Night Court at 1? Because it's meant to be like 1 a.m. But dude, Unholy, I feel you on that a little bit because Genshin made me care less about story. Genshin made me a cutscene skipper a little bit. They like ruined it for me. I love lore and all of that. But Genshin's kind of a lot. Although I need to be playing more because Fontaine is coming soon. Exploring new areas is my favorite, and I haven't even gotten that far in the desert or Sumeru. And don't even talk to me about Genshin story because Genshin story doesn't happen for me anymore. I don't get to experience that. There, it looked a little quiet. Hopefully that's not too bad. Oh, 25, okay, cool. I never know how to say it. I did manage to get to go to a virtual show. It was Enna's birthday show. It just happened to be starting in like 2 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I haven't done that. It was kind of neat. I wish I could have seen Saki's birthday, though. Let's do the classic. 25 o'clock. That's a mouthful. I appreciate it as like a full name, but 25 o'clock's a lot to say. I shorten everything. You think only me, blue hair, blue eyes, hiding in your Wi-Fi. You couldn't find me. Oh gosh. I think my fingers creep up, and that's how I miss a lot of them. You know what I mean by that? Like, my fingers are tapping above the bar where they should be. I don't quite know how it happened. I forgot about that part. Don't think I could do a rhythm game without some tactile buttons. It's tricky sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky sometimes. I have, my phone case has a built-in screen protector too. And sometimes it just gets saucy with me. Especially because when you're using like a touch screen, like if my phone starts lagging and getting saucy with me, then that's also gonna affect the game. I find that sometimes my fingers travel beyond the bar. I mainly play with my thumbs. Yeah, I play with my thumbs too. Yeah. Yeah, and they're always like, like above, like, That's, I bet that's where, like, buttons would come in handy. Oh my god, do you guys remember the silly, like, phone attachment that they made for Guitar Hero that added the buttons onto the side of your phone? I never had one, but I think it would be really funny. I was so into Guitar Hero, like, almost problematically into Guitar Hero. I would still play it. I think we still have a copy, and we have a PlayStation. Oh god, I forgot. We have a PlayStation 2. Oh my gosh. I could be playing all sorts of weird stuff. You know what I really want though? I want taiko drumming, and I'm like low-key waiting to go to Japan because you can get really, really nice secondhand electronics and stuff there, and I want to get the drums. I want to get the drums for taiko drumming. Anytime it's at a convention, like in the video game room, I always want to play it. Merlin, please don't walk back there. If you want to say hello, do it in my lap. But you cannot walk all over my desk, I'm sorry. I have many, many things on the desk today. He's not happy. They've been really grouchy about food lately. Fake Guitar Hero guitars? Like it looks like a Guitar Hero guitar, but it doesn't work? I think they have a couple guitars still. Crazy. I'm trying to find a way to set up a cat cam with the room makeover as well, so that y'all can have cat cam. It would probably be on the cat tree that's over by the window, because that's where Kiki usually ends up hanging out a lot of times when I'm streaming, especially in the evening, because she has kind of a funky time clock. She doesn't really leave bed until about 2 p.m. And then she's usually in here laying on the cat tree while I'm during like my normal stream time, 6-7 p.m. Today's a little bit early though. Oh, the actual Guitar Hero guitars. Oh yeah. It's funny. Those were some design, man. Oh, did you guys ever play Guitar Hero World Tour? I was pretty big into World Tour. I didn't like the songs as much as Guitar Hero 3 though. I got weirdly attached to Guitar Hero 3. And I remember how hard I worked to get like 100% like 5 gold stars for Even Flow by Pearl Jam. And to this day, like it was playing when I was at physical therapy the other day, and I was like, yeah, this song. It just sticks with me now. Yeah, the game guitars, yeah. Oh man, so of all the instruments I played, I did dabble in guitar, but I never played it enough to have an opinion on the difference between a real guitar and the Guitar Hero guitars. But I always thought it was super interesting to hear people talk about that, about like how different it felt and how tricky it could be. Oh, you only play guitar? Oh, see, I had a Wii, a Nintendo Wii, so that's what I had for both 3 and World Tour. So, it's fun. We have Guitar Hero at my local arcade too. I don't really... Sometimes I play it. It's one of those that's usually kind of busy, so I don't play it as much. I end up playing Groove Coaster, like, a lot. I really like Roof Coaster. And for some reason, people don't really play it, probably because of Vocaloid songs and Anatunes. Oh man. Played the original, my neighbor in Japan had it. Oh, that's so cool. I was only ever introduced to Guitar Hero when my cousins had it. They had Guitar Hero 2 for the PlayStation 2. I got really attached to some songs on Guitar Hero 2 as well, but I don't remember them now. I couldn't tell you at all. I'd have to like go through the set list or something and remember. It was like 2 or 3 songs that I got attached to on Guitar Hero 2. I have to focus. I have to focus to be good. Imagine that. I really like this song. I say that about a lot of these songs. Oops. My poor streaks. They're terrible today. Oh, you know what I just realized? I mean, I'm definitely not doing my best, but I'm doing decent enough. I bet my scores are just lower because I didn't level up birthday Saki. I just added her. I was like, you're in your own experience. On your own experience, Saki. It's your birthday. I'm kinda mean. Went to high school in Okinawa. That's right. I remember you talking about that on Holy. That's so. I think that's so stinking cool. I desperately wish I would have done an exchange program when I was in high school. I nearly got to host an exchange student, and I didn't, but it happened that my best friend did. Ended up hosting her instead, and it was awesome. I thought it was so cool. I find myself constantly missing Amsterdam though. Ever since we went there, I'm like, oh, I love Amsterdam, I want to go back. I've become not only a Japan simp, but an Amsterdam simp, apparently. They're just really progressive, and like, they're the kings of public transportation. Yeah. And everyone's just so stinking nice. I have to say it was a little weird how often we got mistaken for locals, though. It's just not something I expected. I'm flattered, don't get me wrong. But for a cartoon myth, yeah! Well, it's funny, too. Well, I grew up in like a super teeny tiny village, right? So it's not necessarily something that was advertised to us or something that we knew about. So it was very much like a cartoon myth, you know? It's funny. And it wasn't until my junior and senior year we got a big influx of exchange students. Lord knows why they would want to come to our shit-ass village, but to each their own. I'm glad I got to meet each and every one of them, if we're blessed, but yeah. Donut hole, it's gonna make me hungry. I haven't had my lunch yet. Just based on how they know where anyone would think I belonged in Amsterdam. Yeah? That tall? I'm really, really average. I'm like 5'4". So, to be honest, like, so naturally I have some problems with my back and stuff. And, you know, some disc compression and all that. And I'm like, you know, I wouldn't necessarily be upset by losing a few inches. It sounds terrible, but I've always kind of wished I was a little bit shorter, a little more petite. We all wish something was different, but we should also appreciate what we have. And I am constantly grateful for my blue eyes and blonde hair. Even though my eyes aren't very blue, I do have blue contacts in. Mine are the shitty blue-gray, but I always like to think of the Princess Bride. And when she says Wesley's eyes are like the sea after a storm, that's my eyes. Yeah, I'm hot like Wesley. Suck it. Or so I like to tell myself. Another thing I've always wished actually was that my voice was higher pitched. And I've tried to like train myself, and it just never works. I always end up oh shit, I thought that was the end of the song. Oh god! Ah! Panic! Genuinely thought that was the end of the song, my bad. Shows how much I played this song, huh? I actually was only put onto this song from a cheerful show, like a co-op show, where this was the song that was played. Oops. You have a cool voice though. Oh, I see. I'm glad somebody likes it. I don't know about myself, but it's all in good fun, I promise. You know, it's funny that you talking about tallness. Mike and I are actually like the shortest of a lot of our friends. We're friends with a lot of like 6 foot plus people. We don't look like hobbits necessarily, but like they're the elves and we're not. Some of our friends actually that want to go to Japan they're like, oh crap, we kind of have to plan for how tall we are. And they have to try to find like Western hotels and stuff, you know, so they can fit. I hit my head sometimes since you period. Oh, I believe it. Yeah. You know, it's really funny too because, so, I've mentioned it a lot, but we live in a historical home, and our ceilings are like 9-foot ceilings. And it's always so weird. It's always so weird when we go on a vacation or something, because I don't leave my home. I don't leave my home. And it's always weird when the ceilings are like low, especially in like European or like in Japan, you know, they have the lower ceilings. It's like, this is weird. I don't. 6 foot at 13? I had some friends like that. I feel you. It wasn't me. I was the first, it was like 4th or 5th grade. I was the first one to get like a big growth spurt in my class. Because we also had 2 elementary schools that fed into each other once you hit junior high, right? And in my class, I was the first one to get the growth spurt, and my growth spurt put me up to a whopping 4 foot 11. I remember it was a really weird, like, big deal. As you can tell, we didn't have a lot going on. I like this song too a lot. I have no idea what the words are, I'm just singing songs. It's probably. Oh man. I'm just here to have a good time. I hope you're having a good time. Oh gosh. I know, 4 foot, so cool, right? Meanwhile, I have some friends now that have barely surpassed that. There's no way I can sing as high as Alyssa would. Iron Mouth probably can, but I cannot. She is the beautiful, rare exception. We treasure them. If my FND didn't make me lose my voice from singing for a short period of time, I might be able to get back up to the, what's the one under soprano? I don't think I can hit soprano notes anymore. I could when I was in like junior high. My most prideful statement was when I was in junior high, I could sing, referencing the Phantom of the Opera movie, I could sing as low as the Phantom and higher than Christine's highest note. That was my bragging statement. Mezzo-soprano, thank you. Yeah. So. Who it is? It's the hyper-realistic fleshy model. But also Usagi. I kind of need to clean these though. They have a lot of hairspray on them. I took them off, but they still got hairspray on them. It's a very special occasion. You guys are getting a special treat. I needed an excuse to cosplay. Also, and we'll take a look in a little bit again at the stuff that I got from the Sailor Moon lucky bag that I got. That was kind of the reason for the Sailor Moon cosplay itself. And then I actually have a second Sailor Moon lucky bag that I'm going to open for a YouTube video. So if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord, because I'll put pictures of like more of the stuff that I got, and I always post in there when I do YouTube videos. I also post it on Instagram. I'm not good about Twitter. I'm sorry. I need to be better about Twitter. I know, but sucks to suck. I don't know. I'm trying. A for effort. Give your best effort, and that is still good. Give yourself credit for that. Does this game have releases from the story of the game? Well, actually no. Because I'm actually kind of glad you asked that, Nappa, because it's, where is it? Where did it go? We played it earlier. It's called Highlight. This was like, no, don't get me wrong, I'm very new to like the Miku universe stuff, but this song, Highlight, was the like feature song at Miku Expo in, I believe it was 2020. It's not even on Spotify though, that's what makes me mad. I want it on Spotify. I love this song. The Miku-verse, exactly, yeah. It's the Miku-verse, it is. Okay. Oh. This is new. Let's play this new song that I forgot that I got. Nice cosplay. Oh, thank you. I'll give you guys a, oh, here, actually.
I'm gonna do a weird thing real quick and give you guys a, it's been a little while since you got a nice look at the cosplay, so why don't I do that? Want me to put my gloves back on? Don't worry, those are just my bloomer shorts. It's okay if you see them. Those are the ones that are okay to see. Ooh, the noodle collab? Yes. I'll double check to see if I have it, and if I don't, I'll double check to see if I can get it. Oh, right here. Oh, wait. The camera has an awkward field of view. All right. Bad part is I have nice wide hips that don't like to keep that part of the skirt down. Part of the reason why I have to have bloomer shorts. I'll just put them over there. Thank you. Oh, guys, the best part? My compact on the front is actually my compact mirror that I carry around. I just like grabbed it out of my purse. So it's got the soft Velcro on the back here, so it doesn't like snag on anything when I'm carrying it around. And then I can just... And then I have my Moon Crystal compact. I know, right? It's very beneficial that I was able to find Sailor Moon, like custom-made Sailor Moon boots that are or that have heels. What am I doing? There we go. Because it makes my legs longer, and I need that for this.
That for Sailor Moon. She has the longest legs ever. I do have legit cracks set up back there. You are correct. Outside the media. I'm just gonna check the music store because that's probably gonna be easier than me filtering through all my silly songs. Because I think all the Noodle collab ones are near the top. Yep. Part of you guys get to get a little peek at my room makeover actually. All of my like craft and cosplay stuff is getting moved down here as part of my room makeover. I'm just gonna start from the top. My primary complaint is I just really don't like the song organization in this game. Let's see, it had Count As in it, you said, right? It looks like I have it. Maybe? Or not, or am I stupid? Did I pass it, Angelica? Am I dumb? I mean, I am dumb, but... Music shop. Music shop. You can switch it to sort by difficulty? Oh my god, how? I've been looking for a way to do that. How do you do it? I definitely need to, because that's... I'm just dumb. It's fine, I'm just dumb. I embrace it. I'm blonde, so like, it fits, right? Oh. Wait, are the... Yeah, because this is the Noodle collaboration. But wait, it's not here. Hang on. I wish I could search. I wish I could just like type it in and search. Hello? Damn, my phone's getting super hot. Shush, tummy, shush. I don't see that song. Do I? I don't know that I have that one. I don't see it anywhere. There it is. I'm so fucking dumb. Oh boy. Good stuff, good stuff. It will make my life much easier, so I very much appreciate it. After this song, I'm gonna check and see how hot my phone is. She's working hard. She deserves a break. And then I'll decide how many more songs we'll do. The goal will be to get at least 6,000 crystals, because we'll finish up the game portion of stream with gotcha pulls. Oh dear. I got the last note, so there's that. My phone has faced the heat of the hang on guys, I need to take a picture of Kiki right now, because remember that bag that
the Sugoi Mart stuff came in? She's in it. She loves climbing into bags. Hang on, let me get a picture. You're so cute, Kiki. Did you know that? Did you know how cute you are? I'm gonna throw it in the Discord so that you guys can see it right away. It'll be in Pets, the Pets channel. As soon as I can find the Pets channel. There you go. My precious darling daughter in all of her glory. She loves bags. She loves climbing into bags. This is nothing new. It did catch me off guard though, because I just looked down next to me and there she is, my sweet darling daughter. She is so cute, isn't she? She's my princess. She really is. Merlin is my Prince of Darkness, King of the Void, and Kiki is my regal princess. She's got this beautiful collar of fluff. It just makes her look so regal, truly. Oh god, I'm sorry. I just really hate Kaito's voice. I'm so sorry. How does Usagi deal with these bangs? Oh, you know what? Perfect. Let's use up the rest of my bonus energy. And then we'll wrap it up, just because my phone's getting really hot. So I don't want to... I did expose it to the 120-degree heat of India, but, you know, it's probably not good for it. I think I can do this. Can I do this with the scuff of streaming it? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
You probably want to hear it though, huh? I almost forgot. Oh gosh. I think sometimes the song preview does some of the songs dirty. Some songs that I thought I wouldn't like from the preview, I end up really liking. I somehow was not in the red. How did that... How was I not in the red? I mean, I'm not complaining, but hey. Oh, man. Okay, can we take a moment to appreciate how well this plastic little moon has stuck to my forehead? I might say fuck it with the tiara because it hurts my head. The wig is too big, the tiara is too small. There's no happy mediums here. But I don't know, man. Spirit gum is working really, really well. It's been nearly 4 hours. I'd say that's pretty good. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh. Okay, bye, Kiki. She jumps and like one of her foot's caught on a cord. Oof. Oof. My streaks are really bad, guys. I swear I'm better than this. You can see that I full comboed many things. Not many on hard, but I full comboed many things. Many things in general. Bye, Nappa! Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Alright, what do we got? Are there any of my, like, favorites? Quote-unquote favorites? Oh, this is a cup noodle one. Let's play this one. It's level 16 hard. That's like my comfort zone right now. Although you probably wouldn't believe it watching me today. It usually is, I swear. I swear, I swear. You believe me, right? I'm also trying to keep my head up so that you guys can actually see my face. And I don't whole ass gremlin on you. Are these contacts just reminding me how little I blink when I play a song? Is that what's happening? They start to get a little blurry and then I blink and it's okay. The ultimate focus. I really don't know anything about the Cup Noodles collaboration. I should look into that. They always do cool stuff. Oh shit. I'm so good. Oh. It works and I still got a great hug. Oh. Got him. What is tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's gonna be board game day. That'll be fun. We're gonna play Wingspan since we didn't get to play it last week. Alrighty, so we've got one more song. We've played two of my, like, actual, how do you say, like, my current favorites, even As You Like It. You know? Wingspan hype. I know, Wingspan made me a bird watcher. Seriously, guys. Wingspan holds a very special place in my heart, and we're actually, unless I get a guest that wants to play with me in person, we're gonna do it Steam version, because it is very pretty. It's very, very well done. Viticulture has rather lacking. I would rather play a physical copy of that. Wingspan is one of the few that is, like, very good. Ooh. Happy Synthesizer? That's a very popular song. I wouldn't be able to play it on hard, but Ghost Rule is good. We played Villain. Open Ends is a fun one. I actually have one more. It's quite recent, Unholy, that you will very much like if you're not already familiar with, Everdell. Their PC adaptation, their Steam adaptation for Everdell is so beautiful. I got a nice little sneak peek of it from doing the Kickstarter. It's good. I don't have it yet, unfortunately. I haven't been able to play a lot of board games lately, so I'm waiting for it. I also meant to double check to see if I got a coupon for it or like a discount, because I think I have a discount for the digital copy. I got the Kickstarter, that is the Everdell Complete Collection. Probably my next board game video that I do for YouTube will be, how you say, like, not like a how to play, not a playthrough, but like a box exploration? Box review, kind of, maybe? It'll basically be me simping over Everdell for however long, and showing you how awesome the complete collection box is. I'll probably include the art book I got too. Oh shit. Ah! 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 Khan, I love you, but retry. Yeah, like a component review. That's an excellent way of putting it. They have the most beautiful meeples, seriously. I think, damn. I think Everdell is like a 3.4 or like a 3? I don't know, it's right around a 3 for complexity, so it can be a little challenging. They recently released like my first Everdell, like baby Everdell, so that's very exciting too. Especially because when my nieces and nephew get a little older, I'm definitely gonna have them. I'm gonna need a copy so I can introduce them to board games. This will be the last song, but we're gonna I'll show off what I got in the Sailor Moon Lucky Bag one more time. Show off my cosplay one more time. And then we'll wrap it up. Oh, and as a reminder, I will be recording some kind of idol dance, and I'll put it in the Discord in my Sailor Moon outfit, or my cosplay. So if you want more incentive to join the Discord, because that won't be posted anywhere else. I'm too self-conscious about my dance covers to post them on social media. But I've started choreographing as well. Yeah! We gotta do some gacha though. Woo! Thank you so much for following! Welcome, welcome! Wasn't bad. That was pretty good. That was pretty decent. Alright, let's see if my gacha luck is still just as bad as it was. How many? It's so hard to read the paid stuff. That orange is just not a good color. I logically don't have that high of hope because I got my birthday sake. Yo, what? Wait a minute. Did y'all see that? Streamer luck? Cosplayer luck? Why doesn't this happen in Genshin? Rude. I guess I have been playing this a lot more. As your partner. Out of the way, Tuxedo Mask. Koi is looking pretty hot. Hello! I'm sorry, do you, is it like car, or is the X like the, like, ja sound? Like jar? I'm terrible at pronouncing things. The 4-star is gonna be last, again. Car, thank you, thank you. Also, welcome, Car. We're happy to have you. I got another empty Sakai Miku. I need everything I can to be able to level my girl up. Oh, I guess I missed it. Ah, we got the Megamine. Nice. Yeah, Lucas. Excuse me, can I view it, please? We're gonna pull another one, but I want to look at it. I want to look at her in all of her glory. Oh, okay, yes. I saw the silhouette and my eyes went to Kaito. I don't know why. Yay! Oh, and that means, hang on. Because, is the costume for everyone? No. Damn. I wish the costume was for everyone, but the costume is so cute. It's, I would say that's like kind of Chinese in design, isn't it? If not just like Chinese inspired. But it's so pretty! Where's the accessory? It's so cute. I will take up half of your car, queen. Oh my god, yeah. I'm not a fan of Kaito, guys. Oof. You look awesome. Thank you! Oh, I can't wait! You should definitely share some of your cosplay. I would love to see it. I share some of my cosplay progress and stuff in the Discord too. We have a whole channel for cosplay. I'm hopefully gonna maybe dabble in like some tutorials, and we're gonna be doing some streams too in the future that will be prop making. I'm gonna be making some accessories for my Super Sailor Moon cosplay. And honestly, the only reason why I didn't include the painting of like my Super Sailor Moon skirt and everything is because it's so big. It doesn't fit on like any table I own. It's very hard. It's a multi-day process for sure. Cause, you know, all of the pleats. Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing we got our 4-star. I guess I don't have to try so hard for the next 3,000 crystals. I
thoroughly cannot believe that I got 2 4-stars. Like, what? Even like, it was only 2 10 pulls, even. I love it, but like, can I have some of that in Genshin? I would play more, probably, definitely. I want to do some Genshin cosplay super bad. Kiching is my girl. And I like Yae Miko as well, of course. There's a lot of characters I want to cosplay very badly. Because I have enrolled us in 2 cosplay competitions this year, pretty much like most of my funding has gone to those, and I haven't really gotten the chance to do any other cosplays, but my next purchase, I very much want to be a Genshin cosplay. And I'm having a really hard time choosing between like regular Keqing and the Opulent Splendor skin, because I really like it. Genshin, I am one of the cosplayers that I alter a lot of my stuff, but I do not sew that stuff from scratch. And every time I see like a new Genshin character or like I get a good look at their outfit, my heart just like sinks for every cosplayer who has to make all of these stupid thigh cutouts that look super hot in animation, but what? I also like to call them the classic Vocaloid sleeves, you know, that are completely detached and just a separate sleeve. They look so stinking cute. They're so impractical. Like, no, we can't do that. My mom is going as final boss Raiden. Oh, and Scarves. Oh my gosh. Karkar, if you don't mind, I would love to see pictures when you do that. That sounds amazing. I love cosplay. I love cosplay so much.
It's so fun. That's kind of why I wanted to find any excuse I could to cosplay. And then I was like, crap, opening a lucky bag isn't gonna take that long. What else do I do? What would Sailor Moon play? What would Usagi play? She loves being in arcades. And then I was like, Miku Rhythm Game? Seems fitting. Okay, let's jump over. Sorry, these are, I was showing off my other figures that I have, but the like big prize was this Chibi Usa Q Posket. And I know a lot of people aren't like big fans of Q Poskets, and I'm very picky about what characters I like in Q Poskets. Like Shoujo Magical Girls, it's so good. Yes, I would love to see it. I would love to see the hat car. She like fell off her base. Let me see if I can eh, stay. And then we got this really cute cup. It's like a nice thick plastic. It is clear, so I kind of have to, it's not helping a whole lot, but you can kind of see. It's just kind of like daily items like shoe, purse, umbrella, like a suitcase. It's really cute. And then it does have some text on there with Sailor Moon. It's just kind of hard to see. And then this was in a gachapon. And it's one of the like cable bites. One of the little like, you know, a little cable goes through. Ooh, and Inuyasha Q Poskets? I don't know if I've seen those in person either, now that you mention it. I bet those are cute. I'm a weirdo. I actually haven't watched Inuyasha. Oh, I know. I always love running into the people who are doing the same property. We also got this memo pad in the lucky bag. The lines are kind of hard to see on the camera, but they are there. They're pretty faint. And then there's like a layer of plastic. And then there's the like cover design. Oh gosh, I can't do it now. The cover design is like a thicker, nicer paper. So I think I'm gonna take that out and put it in my sticker journal. And fancy enough, we also got washi tape, so I can fasten it in there with the washi tape. It's like a translucent pink washi tape, but it has all the Guardians on there. Here, actually, can we? Nope, doesn't want to feel right. You can see Jupiter and Mars. It's the really cute like Sailor Moon Crystal, but think pencil sketch. Okay, fine. Fighting with me. We fight. What was the other gachapon? What was the other gachapon, actually? Oh, that's right. The other gachapon was this mirror stand. So it came in like 3 pieces. There were some pink options too. I kind of wish I would have gotten one of the pink ones, but it's really cute, and I was not aware of it. I had never seen it before. And then this super soft plushy towel, hand towel. And the bottom is like velvety. Like this pink part is like a velvety, while the white, can you call that white? It's more plush. And then conveniently the weapon I have and my compact that I have are embroidered on there. It's like they knew. And then sorry, these ones were a little bigger. We got stickers of Artemis, Luna, and Diana.
And then last but not least, we got this really cool, I don't remember what they called it. It's like a clear file note binder thing. And this is also themed with Luna, Artemis, and Diana. I accidentally knocked over Chibiusa. Sorry. But there's 2 pages of like double folders. And then there's some like clear slip pages. Thank you. And then the last page has a big pocket too. So it's really, really cute. I really like it. I actually really like that these are kind of themed together. They kind of match. I like that. I think it's really cool. And then I just don't want to forget the things that I said I was going to do. Because I was going to give you guys another nice, good look at cosplay. And feel free to, like, ask any questions, by the way. I don't mind. Oops. My dino blanket robe for when I need to get cozy. My wig is still fighting me. We are still fighting, if I'm being honest. The gloves and like the sailor outfit, including the bows, are both from Pro Cosplay. And then I don't remember who the seller was, but it was on Amazon that was custom Sailor Moon boots. But aren't these cool? Hang on. It's okay, I have bloomer shorts on. Don't worry. Or you're disappointed, which they're bloomer shorts. Get over it. Want me to do the line one more time? I did it at the beginning, then I can do it again. In the name of the moon, I'll punish you. I love Sailor Moon. She's so dear to me. She's so dear to my heart. As I'm sure she is with many of us. Although, well, now we want to talk about favorite Sailor Scouts, though. This is going to be a little bit of a story. You better tuck in. Everybody tuck in. Get ready. It's story time. Story time with Kyoko. So when I first watched Sailor Moon, I caught a few episodes of like the 90s anime on TV. But primarily I had the VHS tapes of Sailor Moon R and Sailor Moon S movies, and I was obsessed with them both. And initially I was familiar with the like non-outer planets, right? So at first, my favorite Sailor Scout was Mars. Fire, she's a shrine maiden, like, come on, man, it's right there. And then my other favorite was Jupiter, because she was tall, and at the time, remember we talked about that weird growth spurt I had before everyone else in my class? Yeah, it was around the same time, so then Jupiter, you know, I felt really akin to Jupiter. And now as I've gotten older, you know, like, yeah, Venus wants to be an idol, so I'm kind of attached to her. Mercury was really bookish, you know, and really nerdy and did really well in school. And I did too. So I think part of me was less, like, attracted to Mercury simply because of that. Because I don't know, I was still like, you know, escapism. I want to be something else. I want to be better. I want to be cooler, type of thing. And then I met the outer planets, and Pluto instantly became my favorite. And then Neptune also easily became my favorite as well. I do really like Uranus, but probably not in my top. I don't know why. Probably because I would rather be Neptune and have Uranus as my partner. Yeah. I still really like Pluto though. My goal is to do cosplays of all of the Sailor Senshi. That is my eventual goal. We'll get there. The start though is going to be Super Sailor Moon because I'm going to be focusing on like their super forms because that's my favorite. And the Super Sailor or blah, blah, the Outer Guardians only have super forms. That's like where they start from. They don't have like the basic form like what I'm wearing for Sailor Moon. Yeah. It's fun. Do again, please excuse my mess. Although you can see the cubby right. Wait, right, 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 right there, right. This is hard. Right there. That has all of like my supplies and stuff for the Super Sailor Moon stuff I need to work on. And if you keep an eye out, and if you end up watching my Sanrio unboxing video when that comes out, you will you'll definitely see my half-finished Super Sailor Moon. She had to be moved to the mannequin because once I finished painting the bottom like blue stripe, the bottom blue stripe of her skirt, then it's time for sewing. I gotta hem it, I gotta pleat it, I gotta attach it. It's gonna be fun. And then eventually, not this year, but I'm going to be like continuously modifying and correcting this cosplay until I'm satisfied enough to enter it in competition. So it'll be cool. It'll be cool. It'll be good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ah, I was paused. How did that happen? Woo. Okay. Oh yeah, it was a lot of teasing and a lot of hairspray and a lot of you may see a pool noodle. I'm sorry, my chat was paused somehow and it wasn't updating. My bad. So you're so pretty. Oh guys, you're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, Dyer, hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Yep, so for the wig, my initial plan or my initial attempt was I used a pool noodle, which is somewhere back here, somewhere back there. And I wrapped the hair around the pool noodle and secured it and used a heat gun and then a little bit of hairspray. But the curl didn't keep the nice form, like the nice spiral, like what I wanted. So then I was like, well, shit, I've seen other cosplayers do this with like foam, or I looked up a tutorial of Celeste wig styling, Celeste from Danganronpa. If you're not familiar with her, she just has like these big corkscrew pigtails that is crazy to style. Danganronpa is just crazy. But and they used wire and then put like sandwich tape over the wire. And so that's actually what I did. So I have wire that's coming from up in here and it comes all the way down and is only in the big ones. So it's in this one, not in this one, which is probably why these are so floppy and annoying right now. But that it was also somewhat the intention that I wanted to be able to pose it, especially for pictures. For as far as cosplay pictures go and like photo shoots go, I usually do my own stuff. I take the pictures myself with a tripod and whatnot, and I edit them myself between my phone and like Procreate if I want to customize backgrounds.
The first time I did my Sailor Moon cosplay, I did that and customized some backgrounds, just to be like a pink background with a nice silhouette. It's on Instagram. But I did do my makeup. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It was actually my first time doing like these little lines. I had seen other people doing it and I was like, can I really, am I gonna fuck it up? I didn't fuck it up, mostly. I did take, I have like little freckle pens. So it's like a really light brown. I did that first before I took my eyeliner pen and did that. Yeah. It makes for a long process with my my disabilities and stuff. But 4 hours. What's 4 hours? It was only 4 hours. I don't get it. No, I just listen to like YouTube, or I like watch YouTube videos, or I listen to music, or I don't know, do some variety of stuff while I do it. And just take breaks, get distracted. Is that a cry for help? Well, yes and no. I mean, the hope is that all of the therapies that I have to go through are going to help relieve some of some of this. Some of it's just going to be stuck with me because um, the rheumatoid arthritis damages me. My immune system hates me. If you can save me from my immune system, hey, call me. I very much like to think of my immune system in cells at work. I just see like little animations of my immune system in the form of cells at work. I just really like that anime, but all of my T cells are shitty little delinquents. They're just doing shitty little delinquent squats the whole time. Oh, let's see. Oh, I don't see anybody on right now to raid. But I have to film the other lucky bag. I'm dying, guys. I've been hanging on to these Sailor Moon lucky bags for like 2 weeks now while I finish this stupid wig. And I gotta open it. I gotta. Thank you again for stopping by, Dyer. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. And someday I'm gonna figure out how to do shoutouts. I still haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna figure it out though. I swear. Famous last words. I am so bad. Oh. Unholy, you're the best. I'm doing this. Hang on. But wait, I can type. I can type. Yeah! Bless you guys, you're the best. You're the best. You're so welcome, Dyer. I hope I get to catch you live some more. I've been all over the place. Unfortunately I haven't been able to watch a ton of stuff. As far as like livers or YouTube here and there. I've been doing a lot of video editing, so my nose just gets stuck in that for a long time and I can't really I can't multitask with that one. I have to pay attention to only the video audio, which is just my voice, and well, no one likes that.
Do you like Demon Slayer? I love Demon Slayer. I actually have Nezuko backpack up there that one of my friends got me. And I've actually done a Nezuko cosplay. I'm working on doing her demon form. I have the contacts for it. I am struggling to craft the horn in a way that I'm satisfied. So that'll probably be another cosplay crafting stream. I'm very consumed right now with competition pieces. My hope is to have Super Sailor Moon done by June 30th, which may or may not happen. If it doesn't, it's not that bad, but I do have to finish both my cosplay and Mike's cosplay for Shadow's House by the end of July, because the last weekend of July we're competing with that cosplay. So that does have to be done. That one's more important. Oh, your cosplay was Shinobu? Excellent. Oh, I've also done Kanroji. Kanroji is my most recent one. Kanroji's my girl. I've binged the Demon Slayer manga like twice, 3 times? Oops. I think I was about to start my 3rd read through. But I did go see the Demon Slayer movie for the Swordsmith arc. I love Kanroji. Mike has so he does have a Guro, but I don't think he has anything necessarily to go with like my Nezuko. I haven't the last time I wore my Nezuko cosplay, it was just kind of for funsies and for a photo shoot. I haven't really done a whole lot with it. Oh, I wore it to Gen Con, I guess. But I'm hoping the demon form can be fun because I want to paint the vines with body paint as well. Although I just don't like the paint that I have. I don't know what it is. I just don't like the color. I think I need to pick a different color. Or like find a different color to buy. Oh, of her eating rice balls? Oh, I haven't seen that one. I'm constantly looking for like different Kanroji Mitsuri merch that is not just her standing with her hands in front of her. Like the generic pose, she just gets done so dirty. My poor girl. My poor girl. She's gonna be my wife, you know. She's my wife. I love her very, very much. So for body paint, it depends on what you would like. I got some water-based paint just from Amazon. Um, what is a good, what's a good, what brand? I am partial to Krylon, but Krylon's expensive. It's like top line professional stuff. But if you look for water-based body paint, it's not so bad. Don't buy like tube body paint though. Don't do that. If you use Sharpies, just wash it off with shaving cream. It's not so bad. There's also alcohol-based body paint though, and that only comes off with alcohol. So if you, I know you said you're gonna do like joints, you said, but if you were to put it on like your hands or like even your forearms, I would probably use alcohol paint, because if you have to go to the bathroom or anything and you wash your hands, the water-based paint's it comes off with water. So that's kind of the big thing. Thank you again for stopping by, Angelica. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me grab my palette here. Let me see. I watched a video a while back. Craze, that's what it is. So Craze is a really nice like mid-tier body paint palette, and it's water-based. This is their neon palette. I think it was like between 10 and 15 bucks. Pretty similar to like eyeshadow palettes, you know. And it's how do you say, like mid-grade. It's pretty good. I haven't used it a ton. I just haven't had a lot of cosplays that call for body paint lately. I wanted to get more into that, and it was just a little tricky. Just based on like the characters that I like to cosplay, you know. Lot of elf girls, lot of beastkin, lot of I have a Raphtalia cosplay, but I don't not really big into Shield Hero anymore, so it's just kind of sitting around. Maybe I can resell it actually, because I've really never used it. Although the wig is unstyled. Yeah, so I mean, mostly for body paint then. It's usually not too expensive. I think there's 6 colors in that neon palette. I think I paid like 20 bucks for one that was like 12 colors. But there's you can get a small 6 color palette and mix the colors to get what you need. Not too bad. I'm not very good at mixing colors, so I get the rainbow of colors and then I go from there. I can't just use the primary colors, I'm not good enough. Alrighty though, I think we are going to need to wrap it up here, and I realize now y'all haven't had music for this whole time. Sorry. You just get to listen to my lovely stinking voice. Alright. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you had fun unboxing the Sailor Moon lucky bag. I'll probably upload this VOD as on YouTube, you know, I mean, even after the Sailor Moon lucky bag YouTube video goes up. It'll be a little while, but it'll get up there too, just in case anybody happens to miss it. Yeah. Blue screen for a sec. Alright. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Stay strange. Don't forget to love yourself. And I'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget, where the Discord's gonna be getting a sussy sneak peek of the new concept art. Yeah, so get ready, that's happening. Get ready, because it is going to be happening within like the next 10 minutes, so